So many people go through their whole lives leaving things up to chance. They go 50, 60, 75% of the way to a job well done, and they leave the rest up to somebody else. That is loser mentality. You have to understand how important it is to go all the way, to go the extra mile, to do things in such a way that it forces people to take note of you. Winners go so far and above and beyond what is actually expected that they force the result. And what keeps you from getting to that spot is your inability to recognize that you are in control of that last 25%. You are in control of putting so much effort into something that people have to notice. You have to go that far. You have to force their eyeballs on you. You have to make people say, well, that guy's definitely the right guy for the job. Look how much better he is than everybody else. What we're talking about here is the extra set in the gym. What we're talking about here is the extra 10 minutes of cardio. What we're talking about here is you making sure that you leave your workspace spotless, that you don't even, not just leave your workspace spotless, that you clean everybody else's fucking workspace. That's what we're talking about. That's taking control. That is not leaving things up to chance. This is a skill. This is not something you're gifted with. This is something you learn. It's something you practice. And eventually, yes, it does become a habit, but it's not one that people automatically have. You have to go the extra mile. You have to go all in. You have to quit leaving things up to chance if you want to win. Winners do not leave things to chance. They do every fucking thing that they possibly can, every single time, every single day to win. They understand the last 20% is what separates them from everybody else. It's what separates you from where you want to be. It's the last 20%. It's accepting that you're in control and you're going to do everything in your power to win.
You have been disappointed over and over and over again. And every time you try, you come up short. And some of us have tried, got blocked. Tried, got blocked. Tried, got blocked. And I tried so hard and I still got looked over. And don't you know it's hard when your expectation has been damaged by disappointment? It's a slow damage. It's a slow tearing of the muscle fibers. It is not one event that creates it. It's over and over. I tried and I tried and I stayed and I disciplined and I showed up. And the man has finally gotten to a place where he is tired of trying.
Tough times never last, but tough people do. It's not there to stop you, it's only there to challenge you. You want to grow through it.
You can always do more. You always have another gear, another level of performance. You can always push a little bit harder, work a little longer. You have complete control over whether you get it or not. You can't keep telling yourself that you're doing everything you can, because it's bullshit. You have limitless potential. Look at all your adversity and all the excuses square in the fucking face and push yourself out of your comfort zone to achieve what you want. You do everything you can to get past this wall and carry on your journey on the road to your target on the other side. You have to have persistence, absolute persistence to get past it. You've got to try to go round it. You've got to try to go under it. You've got to try to go over it. And if all else fails, you've got to smash through the fucking thing. You've got to claw with your fingernails to get through it.
I'm fighting for my peace of mind. I'm fighting to create a brighter tomorrow. I'm fighting to make a difference in life. I want to control my own future, to write my own check, to control my own destiny.
Never give up, never. If you have persistence in everything you do, you can achieve anything. But you've got to believe it's possible. This persistence is like a muscle, and every time you tap into it, you're making it stronger. So the next time you hit one of these walls on your journey, which you inevitably will, you are much stronger and you'll go through it again and again and again and again until you become fucking unstoppable. You're a force to be reckoned with. Keep going. You can do it. Whatever it is, it's there for you, staring you in the fucking face. You got this.
Sometimes rock bottom is the greatest gift, because rock bottom, it's the only time people change. If things are going okay, people don't change. If things are just a little bad, people don't change. But when your life is at rock bottom, change is a must. You don't have to wait for your life to be in ruins. You can just decide right now. Enough is enough. You can decide that this is your lowest moment. Look at all the disgusting, unacceptable parts of your life. Don't hide them. Bring them to the light and the clear. You will change them all right now. If you're hiding them in the darkness where no one can see, you'll never change them. And if you never change them, you'll never experience your full potential. Bring them into the light. Take ownership of it. The disappointment of where it is and the declaration that it will change.
You have to declare that this is going to happen. Don't declare it to others. Declare it to yourself. You have to insist it is going to happen. Get disgusted enough where you are right now so you force change. Think about the pain you will feel if you never change. Think about the difference you will make in the lives of those you love if you do change. Through your example, you can change them for the better.
If you're not happy with a certain area of your life, change it. Do something about it. Nothing will change unless you do. Nothing will get better until you get better.
You've got to say enough. It all changes, and it all changes now. I've had enough. The life I've been living is not good enough, and it's not going to change unless I change. It won't get better unless I get better.
You've just got to think, I am not happy with this area, so I'm going to do something about it.
Get disgusted. Change doesn't happen when you are content. Change doesn't happen if you refuse to look at what is bothering you. Don't hide it. Bring it to the light. Enough is enough. My standards are higher. I cannot accept this no longer. Enough is enough. If my future is going to be better, I must be better. And I must be better now. I must be better consistently. No more weaknesses. No more limits. No more excuses. No more excuses. No matter what, I will not feel like this again. This is my lowest point. I've had enough. It changes now.
Nothing will change unless you do. Nothing will get better until you get better.
There's something inside you, something that must come out, something that must grow, something that wants more. Let that something out. Let it grow. You deserve more. It's time to grow more. It's time to make more. It's time to work more. It's time to take more. It's time to say enough. Let go of the limits you were told. They don't apply to you. It's time to create the life you choose.
Change isn't going to come about unless you put your foot down. Change will not happen unless it is a must. And it's only going to become a must if you bring all the crap you don't like into the light. Then you can go about the business of planning for the life you must have. But it all starts with a decision. It all starts with the courage to make that decision. Declare it now.
is inevitable. How many of you know whether you're rich or poor, you can't avoid pain? Doesn't matter what nationality you are, you will have pain. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter how many cars you've got, you will have pain. No one can escape pain, but we can learn how to manage pain. Because pain is inevitable, but misery is optional.
When life gets on top of you and you feel like it's all becoming too much, it's easy to let things spiral out of control. That place where you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Things don't go your way, that promotion at work you don't get, you don't make the team, your business is struggling, the bills are piling up. When this happens, the easy thing to do is just to roll over, to lie there and let life treat you like a little bitch, to hold your hands up and say, this is just the way life is. This is just what happens to me. These moments in life are always going to be there. Don't think for 1 second there comes a stage in your life where this doesn't happen. But what you've got to start to do is to take back control of your life. Stop being a victim. Stop letting life push you around and start fighting back. Because the minute you tell yourself that you control this is the minute you can start to change it. It all starts the moment you take responsibility and say to yourself, I can make out of this life what the f*** I want, and no one and nothing is going to shape my destiny but me. You got to stare all that shit in the face and say, you can't beat me, I'm too strong. It ain't going to be easy. Most of the time you're going to feel like there's no way out, that you can't do it. But listen to me when I say there is always hope. But you have to take control, attack it head on. Because as soon as you do this, just once, just like a muscle lifting weights, you become stronger. You become comfortable being uncomfortable. And before you know it, you become fucking untouchable from all that external bullshit that on a daily basis pops up to kick you in the teeth. You become a machine and nothing on the outside can affect you because your mind is trying to beat it down. Never run. Always fight.
The rewards in life don't always go to the biggest or the bravest or the cleverest. The rewards in life go to the dogged, to the determined, to the tenacious. Those who get back on their feet when they're kicked and they get up again and again. The rewards go to those who understand what it means to never give up.